Right guys, Mark Crossfield here. We're at a misty Dawlish. In my hand I've got the Callaway SteelHead XR Pro. So I'm going to play this 17th hole with these irons, talk to you about what they could do for your game. Let's get stuck in. Right, we'll go looks first of all, down by the ball, next to no offset in the 4-iron, which I'm going to tee off here with, which it looks nice, comes in this dark finish, so the looks of this club are pretty spectacular. Anyone who likes old school Callaway as well, it's like the X series is in this, in the way it looks and feels. It reminds me of what a Callaway used to feel like when I wanted Callaway irons. So I'm going to hit the 4-iron to start us off. Let's see what it feels like. It's probably going to be 2 4-irons into this hole. So it makes that noise that you would expect. That's kind of middle fading more into the middle. That is carrying 192, caught it slightly out of bottom, spinning at 4,299 revs. Let's show you some of the dry ball data testing I did with this club as we walk up to the next shot, where it's probably going to be another 4-iron. Callaway SteelHead Pro, so the 6-iron going 179, 180, spinning down at 4.5. That's not very much spin, is it? So again, you're getting 17 degrees of launch, so it's launching not bad. It's peaking height at 32 for a 6-iron, which isn't bad at all, but it's spinning less, so it's going further. 4-iron 197, one going at 202, spinning down at 3.4, not too bad for a 4-iron. It's that kind of low spin ideas for distance, isn't it? And obviously D-plane plays its role in here as well. So we get this bore-through neck design on the Callaways, which you saw Callaway used to always get rid of this area in the club to save weight, redistribute in other places. It's definitely a nice cavity back iron. It does feel like it's going to be friendly across the face. I am expecting to see low spins, high launch, low spins, kind of knuckleballs with these clubs, which is always my concern. You also get a new generation, I think, of the 360 cup face, where they remove weight from around the outside of the face, again trying to save energies or save weight across the club face to be able to redistribute it in better places to help you keep your ball speeds up across all of that club face. What difference that actually makes, you have to go and test it really. So down in the bottom here, I think this is what they're calling the infused polyurethane kind of layer in the bottom here, which they're using to help with sound and dampening and feel, those kind of things. So it's going to be another 4-iron. I reckon I'm going to struggle to reach because it's into the breeze and this is about 220. So probably going to see me duff a chip when we get up there as well, which is always entertaining, isn't it? I've hit that medium, slightly toey. It'll be interesting to see how far that's gone up with that strike, bearing in mind they're trying to help me keep my ball speeds up across the whole face. So I've dropped one down and I'm in the wet semi-rough here. We've got quad just starting up. I'm a good 200 yards out and I'm going to have a go with a 6-iron. This is a test to show you kind of my concerns when you get seduced by the low spin model. And I've done videos which I would call quite comprehensive on D-plane ideas around low spin models. And when it comes to controlling distance, which is a key skill in golf, your dry launch monitor data captures show great numbers, big distance. You saw my numbers from the dry numbers, you know, they were healthily powerful, which sells. But what happens when you got to game them in situations? This 6-iron should not be reaching this green. I cannot hit a 6-iron 200 yards. Let's see what happens. Yeah. At the target. And that is spinning at 3.8, going 180 yards, which is strong. Let's get up there and see where it finished. So interesting, isn't it? That 6-iron has done very, very well, considering I can't hit a 6-iron 200 yards, as you can see here, into the wind. 4-iron done pretty good as well. So you buy into that as you will. Is that a good thing or a bad thing? For me personally, I've played with these kind of clubs and I see the results on course, which is why I do more on course testing now. And I know I see people mentioning sample size and you know, they want to see dry data, which is why I've included some in this video. But this is how you play golf, and this is what makes or break your score. Sample sizes show up 200-300 revs. That's not how you win golf tournaments. Interesting. Good numbers on a launch monitor. Is it gameable on this situation? I know it is, because I understood what I was doing. I've played with plenty of amateurs who fly greens doing that kind of stuff because they stick to their yardages. Call it experience, you could call it club design. So let's have a go with what the wedge can do for me. I mean, it's a lovely looking shape. I do like the shape of these irons. I think if you're into something that's friendly and you want help and you want distance, these are ones you should go and try. For me, it's not really where I am, but they do look very nice. I love the black finish as well. This is where the fun really starts though. You never grow too old to wave at a train. It's just still the rules. Side jumper is very pink. Quality. They definitely need to work on the turf interaction on the sole, I always think. What I really like about these clubs, and certainly the wedge, is the turf interaction with the sole is fantastic. Callaway have certainly made a very good looking iron. The black finish is absolutely stunning. The amount of offset I think with these would appeal to golfers. There's plenty of visible tech which people will look at in a shop and you know can be explained. It's a good selling tool, Bore-Thru, 360 cut face, and 360 cut face does what it's meant to do. It does give you distance, it drops spin off. We watched Matt for ages fly greens with his 360 cut face as well as hit target, so it's how you manage that. Again, like with any company, I think they're a launch monitor era club. I think it's good, I think lots of people enjoy them. You've just got to understand how to yield them. They're powerful beasts. Side jumper is very pink.